Yeah, very good morning, friends. Yes, welcome to Kishan's University of Sustainability. So, in this video today, we are going to talk about this cultured meat, and simply we call it as sustainable meat. And we have so many names for that. We can call it as green meat or environmentally friendly meat, or so many names are there. So, why we need to know about the cultured meat? So, what is simply cultured meat, and what is meant by sustainable meat? So when we see about how can meat actually is coming from animals, but how can we culture the meat in the lab? So this is simply the lab made meat. So if you take that by 2050, according to the research data, so global meat demand is going to increase by 70% higher than the today's level. So our planet simply, does not have the enough resources, like land and water, to produce that much of meat by using animals to meet the upcoming global demand, because we have very scarce resources. If you take so many, even we in India also, in so many places we are facing the water scarcity and the global warming and climate change problems. So if we grow the animals to meet the global demand by 2050, we need to sacrifice our health as well. So without sacrificing our health, without sacrificing our environmental issues, and we need to go address those issues by converting the new way of cultivating meat, producing meat by using a new technique called cultured meat by using animal cells. So here, this figure, by understanding this figure, you can easily understand how this meat is going to be made by using this technology. So here, the additive technology presently using all over the world, in Israel, Australia, Canada, and Singapore recently, in even in US and even in Europe also, they are using 3D technology. That by using 3D technology, they are producing the meat by using the animal cells. Okay, animal cells, and they grown the meat tissues in the lab, and they use that meat into the into the customer plates. This is what the technology is there, simply the 3D printing meat technology. So here, dear friends, this meat is going to be produced by using in vitro cell culture. So it is also known as the lab grown meat, healthy meat, cell based meat. And this concept of cultured meat or animal free meat, and without slaughtering of animals, we can get the meat. This word, this cultured meat word, has coined by Jason Mathani in 20s and 2000s. So here, in January 2020, according to the Quartz report, there are around 30 cultured meat startups around the world are there. And according to the new scientist technology information, in May 2020, there were around 60 startups around the world are developing and improving the cultured meat process. So you can imagine 60 startups are already, in the process of cultivating the meat and improving the developmental activities, how to address the global demand of meat. So see, when you see these figures, you can easily imagine that in the future we are going to use this lab based meat, because we are not able to meet the demand by using the present resources. Because if we increase the resources based animal, the land, we are very scarce land, we cannot expand the land. We have scarcity of water. So how can we produce that much of animals into to meet the global demand? So for that, these startups are indicating that in the future we are going to eat the lab-based meat by using in vitro cultivation, that is culture-based meat. So here, dear friends, why cultured meat? So there are so many reasons. This new way of meat cultivation has taken place all over the globe. So meat demand is growing very fastly. By 2050, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization research, see 70% of meat demand will increase. So now we are very scarce in the present situation where water and all. So for example, if you take that, if you want to produce 1 kg of animal beef, that requires 25 kgs of feed for that animal. In the same way, 20,000 liters of water for that, and it produces 22 kgs of greenhouse gases. See, if you want to produce 1 kg of animal beef, what you want to require? 25 kgs of food for that animal and 20,000 liters of water, and it also produces 22 kgs of greenhouse gases. See, the methane is a very important here. We consider the methane is a very important gas which is produced by the livestock rearing. It's a very dangerous one, and it is going to increase the greenhouse gases and leads to global warming. So due to there are so many environmental impacts and global demand impacts and the futuristic approach, there are so many startups has already started to convert the meat production into lab-based meat. So here, so simply we don't have enough land and water to increase the meat production by 70% by using livestock. Because of that reason, many startups are converting into new ways. So this cultured meat, this new way of meat technology is going to projected will use up only 99% of less land. See, my dear friends. So here there are many benefits are there. This cultured meat will use 99% less land when we compare with the animal based meat, and 96% less water. So we are minimizing the resources here. See simply, and is also very efficient to make possible to provide world's growing population with real meat in a sustainable manner. It is called a sustainable meat. And it is also very, useful to our human health. So, and it also by using very natural ingredients and without bacterial ingredients, chemical contaminations, which is there in the cultured meat. So it's also useful to, I mean, helpful to the health benefits also. So, dear friends, and here these are the some of the startups are already started all over the world. So the Mosamate, the Aleph Forms, Biotech Foods, these are the some of the and meats startups are there. And here, a study by researchers of Oxford and University of Amsterdam found that cultured meat was potentially much more efficient and environmentally friendly, generating only 4% of greenhouse gas emissions. So very much welcoming step in the this meat production. So it is going to reducing the energy needs of meat generation by up to 45%. See how the benefits that we are getting by converting this way of cultivation, and requiring only 2% of land that the global meat and livestock industry does using now. So this is what the benefits according to Oxford and University of Amsterdam research. So this is a symbol of the meat, which is meat burger meat, which is produced by Meta. What is that? Here, the Meta Mosa meat. This is product of Mosa meat, and here this is redefined meat, Israel-based form. Redefined meat is a form is there in Israel. So this is also started the converting 3D printing meat by using the natural ingredients without harming animals, without harming environment, without harming, some social benefits also will be there. And my dear friends, you can see here, these are some of the startups which are already started. Aleph Forms, which was started in 2017, which is based in Israel location, and this majorly focusing on beef based meat. And Ants Innovative, that was started in 2020, which is Singapore based firm, and it is pork meat based. And Appleton Meats started in 2016, Canada based firm, and it is a beef, main ingredient is beef. And Artemis Foods started in 2019, belongs to United Nations. And Avant Meats started in 2018, that is Hong Kong based firm. And Biftech, which was started in 2018, that is Turkey based. And BioBQ, this is related to United Nations, started in 2018, and Blue Nalu, Biotech Foods, and Cell Age Tech, and Cell Form Food Tech, and Cubic Foods, Spain based, Eat Just, United Nations based, and Finless Foods, US company, and the Future Project, Belgium company, and Folk and Good, United Nations, and Future Fields, Canada based firm, Future Meat Technologies, Israel firm, Guyana Foods, Singapore firm, and Gourmet, France-based firm, and Heroes, Australian-based, and Higher Stakes and UK-based, and Maxis Meats, United Nations-based, and Meatable, Netherlands-based firm, and Mirai Foods, Switzerland-based one, and Mosa Meat, Netherlands-based. And there are so many Redefine, Israel-based firm, and Shikok Meat, Singapore-based, Super Meat, Israel-based. Like that, there are many firms, around 60 firms are there which are producing these types of meat. And this is a welcoming step, dear friends. We trying to the I mean we the people of our world, we should strive towards how to convert and how to transform our practices into sustainable way, and how we are working towards to meet the sustainable development goals. And this is going to be a good step towards to meet the sustainable development goals, as well as the future demand of people, meet demand, as well as environment friendly. So very innovative 3D printing meat. And thank you very much. Please, if you find any informative in this video, please click on the like button and subscribe button and share with your known people, and spread the sustainable way of living, spread the sustainable practices, and spread the global to meet sustainable development goals. Thank you very much.